So just an example on how to go from an equation to a graph. So if I take a look at this equation right here, I notice that its parent function is a parabola. It's x squared. So its parent function, like I said, is x squared, and that means it has a growth of 1, 3, 5, 7, and base growth of that, and that vertex goes through the point 0, 0. So looking at this, then I can tell how the vertex has been changing. It gets moved to the point -2, -4. In other words, it gets moved left 2 and down 4. And that's what each of these pieces in here actually tell me. Like this tells me left-right motion, this tells me up-down motion. That type of translation that it's going through. So thinking about that, then I'll start to sketch a graph. The point -2, -4 would be -2, 1, 2, 3, 4 would be here. And then the next part then would be that growth, what it's changing by each time. So that would be this part right here. That 3 is a multiplier for the typical growth from the parent function. So whereas it would usually go over 1, up 1, over 1, up 3, this will go 3 times that. So this one will go over 1, up 3. So over 1, up 3, 1, 2, 3, over 1, up 3. And then from there, it'll go over 1, up 5, 1, 2, nope, sorry, up 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's really steep. And then over 1, up 9 again. And then as I sketch it, it'll be a parabola that looks like that. And the other thing I want to do is just label this vertex so that it gets shown. So there's an example. I'm going to do one more example like this then. So let me clear off some of this stuff. And here we go. So the next equation that I want to do then will be y equals, let's do -2 absolute value of x -3 plus 4. So taking a look at this one, I know the parent function of this is absolute value. So that parent function, absolute value, and like they all do, has a vertex at 0, 0, and it also, the change is 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. So it looks like that. So let me start to sketch out a graph here. And one thing that I notice is it shifted to the right 3 and up 4. So 3, 4, so over 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Looks like the vertex is going to be here at this point, 3, 4. And then this multiplier, this -2, instead of a change of 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, it's going to have a change of -2 times that. So it'll go over 1, down 2 in both directions off that vertex, over 1, down 2, and so on. So it should look like that. So there's a couple examples. Just to generalize this, in general, I have A, and then H and K, and that's going to be in light of my parent function, whatever it is. So I just call my parent function F. And remember, A is that vertical stretching. H moves it left and right. K moves it up and down. And notice in the general form it's x minus h. So that's one of the reasons, that's one way to think about why it does that opposite in there.